Hi guys. So I thought I'd make a quick video on breakups and what to do immediately afterwards to get your ex back. And the reason why I'm doing this is because there's so much bullshit around by scam artists that preach things like the 30-day no contact rule, after which you send some sort of smart, witty message as if you don't really care, and your ex sees right through this. It's all pathetic. It's so much focused on the other person, which is never the answer. So I thought I'd share what I believe to be the best advice for you in this situation. And that is, I know you're in a very difficult situation. I know it's hurting. This person that you were really close to may or may not have shown signs of wanting to break up, but even then it's still coming as a shock, and you can't believe they're gone now. And you're having all these thoughts, all the cliche, like, what can I do? Did I make a mistake? Could I have done something else to have made it different? And you're just crushed, and you think that this person was the only person for you, and there is nothing else like them out there. Now, in the immediate aftermath of that, the best possible thing you could do is to go no contact. And what I'd advise differently to most 99% of other sort of coaches out there is you cut off contact forever. Not a word, no liking on Instagram, no liking on Facebook, no mass kind of Snapchats, no interaction with them whatsoever, forever, unless they get back in touch with you first. And even then, and I'll go on to why later, you may not want to ever contact them again. And you might be thinking, this is completely destructive to what I want to do. I want to get back with them. Now, even if you do or you don't want to get back with them, the best possible move is this, and I'll tell you why. And I know from previous experience it works, and other people have done the same, and their exes have come back. It works because immediately after breaking up with you, this person has options. A girl, like an attractive girl, will have a lot of options, and she's been thinking about it for a while, and she thinks there's a higher value person out there, and the grass is greener. So they probably line something up, and now you going back like a fucking chump, after she just discarded you, reinforces in her mind that you're a loser. She basically said, I think you are too low value for me. And then you go and reinforce that by saying, oh, I am too low value. You dumped me, but I'm going to try to get you back again. Fuck no, you don't do that. That is the last thing you want to do. You may be thinking that you two had something special, but no, look at the raw fact here. They've left you, and they've left you probably because they have a better option, or they think they have a better option. So yeah, just disappear, completely disappear. What that does is stop you from doing anything stupid by lowering your value and becoming a little puppy, especially when they're probably seeing someone else. Imagine the worst thing, like they're in bed with someone else and you get a text from you. They feel pity, and pity is not attractive. You don't want that. What you want to do instead is get out your scarcity mindset, your scarcity mentality, where you think that's the only thing you can do. You want to become a man of options, and that gives you power. You want to meet more fun, interesting people, and not necessarily date straight away. Give yourself time to feel the emotions, but go, get on your path, work on your projects, work on something greater than any of that. And then you will get out of that mindset where you might do something stupid, and eventually those emotions will die down, and then you won't do any of that. The threat of that is gone. Then you leave it in a situation where if they were to come back, it'd have to be them that contacts you. And think about that. That puts you immediately in a position of power, because it lets you have the say on whether or not anything happens. It's not up to them anymore. So if anything did happen, you are immediately in the position of power. But what I'm saying here is kind of not what I really want to say. I'm giving you a technique to get this person back, and I think that's a betrayal of what I truly believe in, and what you would as well if you went through this. This person threw you away. You need to get back on your path, grow as a human being, mentally, financially, spiritually, in every area. Use it to grow. And what happens if you do that, if you carry on doing that, and you meet other people, you meet more attractive girls, you get more of a kick out of your own behavior and the value you're giving out. And like for me, it's new projects I'm working on, new products I'm releasing. You actually don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck about them, and at some point you actually don't want to get back together. You leave it as that, and you start thinking you just value yourself so much that you do not want to go backwards in life. You do not want to go backwards because you've grown so much that going back with them, it just seems like ugh. I don't know. Think about it in terms of a job. My first job after uni, I mean, I quite liked. It was quite a lot of fun. I growed, and at the time I thought, yeah, amazing. I'd like to stay here. But then there came a point where I outgrew it, and I moved on. And now I'm on my third job since then. And now thinking back at the old one, it's just so so simple and so unattractive. As like if I got a job offer from there, I would just be laughing. I've just grown so much, I've outgrown it. It's laughable. So I think it works in a similar way. Going back to them is bringing back that old context where if you have grown, you just think like, oh, I don't want to atrophy to this. I don't want to go back to that position when I was weaker, or as a lesser version of myself. And they will be a reminder of that. So yeah, you will find, ironically, out of all this, if I cut the crap, that you don't actually want to get back with them. And that's when they will come back. And then you can do whatever you want. It's under your control. But I would highly advise never, ever, ever to fucking get back with them again. To keep going forwards, to keep plowing on, and keep growing. Keep outputting new things. Keep giving out value. I just thought that a lot of the videos out there are quite pathetic, really, and it's not going to make you grow. It's to leech off of you.